Prazne flaše, a opet ono naše traži da me jaše, majoj. Tvoji opet samo maše, ne nismo iste klase, tu gotov si za čas je. Ona puca ko tete, a cis nečke u BMW-a, sad ga živim bez dilea, lutkom ili ludilea. Sedi, pusti nam greja, daj nam flašu za 100, sa njom se igram ko pro, dok teče viski i lom. Palme put vas da i ti Herceg-Nov, milion noćas me god. Pođi noće s nama mala on, snima za story, dok stan gore. Palme put vas da i ti Herceg-Novi, milion lovi, noćas me voli. Pođi noće s nama mala on, snima za story, dok stan gori. Ona hoće da je vodim u Beograd na vodi, na mrmi da se topi, majoj. A ja ne umem da volim, srce ću da joj slomim, jer ona je meni samo broj. Ona puca ko kalaš iza MG-a u Maybach, mala tamna ko tajla, povučena ko lajna, oko vrata je kajla, u separeu je lom. Donesi kiblu za 100, nacrtaj belo na fon. Palme put vas da i ti Herceg-Nov, milion lor, noćas me voli. Pođi noće s nama mala on, snima za story, dok stan gore. Palme put vas da i ti Herceg-Novi, milion lovi, noćas me voli. Pođi noće s nama mala on, snima za story, dok stan gori.
She swapped the old boy, they new. She while she watching Hulu. Wake up, get your in my makeup. Get your fake good, fake tough. Wake up, jigs up, get your.
Si mi huele pula bembe, hay cula vieja en Drácula, mota tarántula, los cielos.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Carter, and it's Monecki in at the power forward position. We've got Mott, and it's Oturu in at the 5. Well, here we are, Stan, beginning of the season. Certainly, what has stood out to you so far in these early days?
Well, Kevin, there's certain guys around the league you can already see who have worked hard and made improvements to their game in the off-season. Now they're just going to have to be able to sustain those improvements and make adjustments when defenses start to figure them out.
And that's the rub, isn't it? That's the tough part of this whole thing.
Adjustments never stop. They go back and forth and back and forth.
Here's Micic, defended by Carter. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Monecki. Here's Nora. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Micic. Over Carter. Brooks grabs the board. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings,
And that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Mora, the pass to Carter. For the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Bryant, and there it is for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Nora. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Motley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Bryant.
The free throw drops for Bryant. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
To the left wing. Here's Nora. Pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Here's Brooks. Well, it was only a matter of... time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Bryant passes to Wainwright. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Carter missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And he makes that one. And it's a tie ball game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Here's Yabusele. The kick outside to Butler. Got a piece of it. Here's Wainwright, and it's blocked. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Wainwright. No scoring in this one. Jones, no luck.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Stan, from 15 feet in, not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
Three-pointer, Butler. Clock at 6. Pass to Yabusele. And it's off the back rim. No good. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Shot's good by Butler.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Off target with the open look.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot. He's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Yabusele. Butler from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like the...
And that'll do it for halftime.
And we've Got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Just 31% in the game. They've got Bryant, and it's Micic in at the point guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Oturu with the rebound. Being at 50% in a decent group. Yep, it counts.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Out to the right wing. Off target from outside. Here's Bryant, and he lays it straight in. Bryant's got 8 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Dos Santos knocks down the 3 ball.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Motley. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
That one goes. Count it. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Bryant, and he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
A steal. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Motley. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Defended by Bryant. Dos Santos connects from 3-point range.
But not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Pushing it up. Takes the 3. That one, no good. It's still anybody. This game as we've reached the end of 3. They lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today. State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Brooks, and it's Carter in at the point. Here's Nove. Bryant defending.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for him. Good on both. And the ball at 42%. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Carter kicks to Boy. Here's Nora. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Boy passes to Nora. Outside Carter. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Nora. The three. It's rebounded by Motley.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Moving it up. Nora, the pass to Carter. Fires it up. The good look. Shot from the wing.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Pass to Oturu. Bryant outside. Here's Motley. 5 to shoot. Will it go? Brooks grabs the board. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Nora, the pass to Brooks. Here's Nora. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Jones, the pass to Wainwright. Count it, good. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dos Santos can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. From deep. Connects from downtown. 9 seconds left in the game. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Dos Santos.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Long range from the inbound. Not going to go that time. And an intentional foul right there.
Daniel Oturu. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Number 15.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This RIDA.
This right here, I couldn't have planned it, but it's happening. This ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static, and then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departed, relocated. Save me from my woes, I'm staying.
Up next, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Is next. And what better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, BA, you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Outside Carter, pulls it, and he buries his first look. The floater, and it's good on the layup.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Nie. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Away team foul. Jordan and York. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 34, Kareem Jello.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. From downtown, Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Over to the left wing. From outside, off the mark. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Taylor played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Top of the key. Taylor with a rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Morgan. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Taylor with a rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Blocked! So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he drops it first.
Will look in. 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Vildoza. He's checked by Carter. 2 on the clock. Vildoza gets the bucket. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 1. And the second quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
First team foul.
Vildoza can't hit from in close.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
It's stolen away. Outside Butler. Can't cash it. In from close range. It's Edwards on the wing. Butler covering. The bank shot, no good.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your home team.
Here's Vildoza. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Here's Taylor. Manecki with a rebound. Here's Ogilvy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Butler. There's the triple. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The home team calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Niang. Looking to win the run. Rebounded by Butler. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Offensive board. Pass to Manecki. 4-3. Outside Butler. Here's Manecki. 5 to shoot. Outside Butler. Takes the 3. Knocks down the... Long J. Butler's got 9 points now in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Manecki into the lane. Jokic. Pass to Butler. The 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we finished off 1/2 of play. They lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. On Wednesday, and then on Sunday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 8. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Shooting 35% so far in this one. Pass to Ogilvy. Poke loose. And the visitors call time here. Chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Taylor. Can't get it to fall. Taylor's gone 1 for 3 on the night. And he's going for the oop here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They push it up 4 on 3. No good with a layup.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Offline with a 3. Shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Yabusele. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Basket's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 35.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Off target with the 3. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. To halt the run, jump shot is good that time.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Guarded by Edwards. 3-pointer, no good. Releases from 15. Chalk up 2 there.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
To the wing, right side. Drains the triple. He's got 5. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Up in time. The shot no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can.
As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And they're on the break. And it's Manecki in at the 3. And there it is for him.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Up top, Carter. Pass to Nora. On the wing, Brooks. Niang with a double team. Brooks, the pass to Nora. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nora's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Morgan. Kept alive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Manecki. Pass to Carter. 14 feet away. Morgan with the rebound. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he comes up empty at the line. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Carter from outside, and he can't get that one. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Morgan. Here's Taylor. Shot clock at 5. Manecki with a rebound. Taylor's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Nora. And he gets it to go.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Count the basket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Morgan. Here's Taylor. Manecki with a rebound. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Welcome aboard, everybody. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Carter, and it's Nora in at the small. Forward. Pass to James. Here's Joseph. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
When you're Corey Joseph's size, you better have the floater as an effective tool. Really pretty.
Here's Carter. And the layup is good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And, Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post-game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Out to the right wing. Right wing. Six on the shot clock. Launches a three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 2.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Joseph against Carter. Pass to Hayes. Here's a Kobo. Oh, good on the triple. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team. At the line for the away team.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Makes it off the glass. Kobo's got his second basket of the night. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. 23 seconds left in the first. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Boy, 9 times out of and that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Tice, and Tice throws it down.
And Daniel Tice up high to finish that shot. Nicely done.
It could go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Tice. Here's Diallo. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Okobo. That's the Boston game. Here's Diallo. Offline with his 3. Here's Monecki. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Nove. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Craig, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. A 3 ball. That one doesn't go. Here's Okobo. Teardrop shot. It's blocked. Butler deciding where to go with it. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And stolen by Butler. And the jam by Butler.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Okobo. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. There's a minute left in the second quarter. Left side, Butler. Pass to Monecki. There's the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Nove, the pass to Okobo. Down low. Nove misses. gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Ojale to the wing on the left. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Nedovic, the pass to Blossom, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And what about you guys?
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at James, what a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
We've got Mirotic. Corey Joseph is out there with James. Then there's Hayes and Diallo in at the 3. It's stolen. They're running. It's hauled in by Diallo. Pass to Yabusele. 6 to shoot. Excellent D there from Mirotic. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
When you look at this visiting team, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Hayes. Outside Mirotic. Misses the 3. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the wing right side. Dos Santos. James covering. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Mirotic. Now here's Diallo. Guarded closer. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Over to the left wing. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. With confidence, 50% from the field so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A chance to check out some stats for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass. More than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here's Nedovic. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Launches it. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Around 41% on the night. Pass to Ojale. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets that one.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Nedovich. 16 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Dos Santos. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the fourth period.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assistant to the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Diallo out there at Mirotic. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's James. And it's Hayes in at center. Buries it from three-point range.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops.
The line for the away team. Will look in. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is James. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Butler, he's checked in for Cook. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Checking in for the
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mirotic. A 3. That shot missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Brooks with it. James against Butler. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. It's in by Diallo.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Bowling Boy. It's up a 3. And James pulls it down. 43% from the floor. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for James.
boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Brooks, the pass to Bollenboy, and will go the other way. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's James outside. Rebounded by Bollenboy. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
.44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three. Mirajic grabs the miss. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jared Butler.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Butler. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Pass to Nora. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance.
All right, David, thank you.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at the visitors here, sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. Now the starting group for the visitors. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt and the camaraderie has grown.
Here's Harrison. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nora. And there's the screen. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Stolen by Carter. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Harrison. Got a piece of it.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Carter on the wing. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes. Carter's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Nora. And here's Carter, defended by Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark. Gone 1 for 3 so far. To the middle. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Brooks, right side. From the arc. The rebound by Harrison. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Watson passes to Harrison. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Carter. Brooks outside. Off with the layup. Outside Watson. Pass to Ajinça. Hey, expanding his range. Can't get it to drop. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 3, and we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
From deep, he buries it from 3. It's a tie ball game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Down low. Yabusele outside for Butler. Takes a 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Away team foul.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, BA, if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Team foul. At the line for the open.
1:46 left in the first half. Out to the wing. Here's Toure. Got a hand on it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .133 left in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Watson inside. Pass to Harrison. Butler covering. Clock at 6. The rebound by Yabusele. Shooting a nice 50% for the game. And here's Butler outside. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Butler on the wing. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Harrison. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And down it goes. 2 points. Butler's got 5 now.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
You take a look at the visitors.
And moving on, let's jump over to our current game. It's a tight one so far for the visiting team. And
we We've got second. Half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Harrison. Six on the shot clock. He shoots a three. The rebound by Ogilvy. Shooting about 47%. A nice number. The rebound by Harrison. Here's Ajinça. Pass to Watson. It's not going to go for him.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Fires from the wing. Ogilvy, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Puts one up from 19, and it's Watson missing.
I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the home team. As the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Toure. Shot clock at 6. Oh, swiped away. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And they recover it. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Kick to the outside, heads up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up a deep 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm. Assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's Carter in at the point guard position. And it's Watson missing.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Carter, good.
Assist from Jordan and Warren.
Shooting 37% from the floor at this point.
Okay, showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Hey, I wish we saw more of these dunks from him. He obviously has the size and ability for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode.
To the left wing, Maneki gets the 3 to fall.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Yeah, that shot's not going to make his teammates or coaches happy.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
And they pick up 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's Watson missing.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Nora. They swipe it. And they're running. Here's Harrison. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle. about how far you're going to push leaning into the numbers. But with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Out left to the wing. Here's Manecki. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Carter. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2, Watson.
Good on both. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Shooting for the away team. Carter, 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't hit that one.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Let's meet your home team.
And a pair of major players in the Eastern Conference standings stand.
Yeah, Kevin, this could be a potential playoff matchup. So this is a big test to see how these teams match up against each other, not just in terms of personnel, but in terms of their style and their schemes.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Ntilikina out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Jones. Then there's Ward. Here's Ntilikina. currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Carter looking around. Pass to Nora. Lets it go with the three. Nilakina with the rebound. Outside Fournier. Milutinov defended by Carter. Nails the baby hook.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Bowling Boy. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Ward. Lets it go from 11. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
To the middle. And it's blocked. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Fournier the bounce pass. Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Outside Carter, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here's Nilakina. Pass to Ward. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Fournier in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And that one is good.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The tray. That one, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 2, and we'll... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen... So far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
We've got Peters. Also, Ward out there. And it's Hall in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. 1:39 left in the first half. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Evan Fournier.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Here's Monecki, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Dorsey, and the layup falls. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now here's Butler. Defense is right there for three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Monecki. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Monecki's got himself on the board with three there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's blocked. Steps back. Here's Fournier. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Fournier against Butler. Pass to Yabusele. And here is Butler. Fires the three. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have to. You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors it. Shots at the rim and from distance.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
You've got Evan Fournier, Ward out there with Jones, and it's Ntilikina in at the point. The visitors on defense. The lead is 2 to the left side wing. Fires from deep, and no good that time. And impressively throughout at 62%. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
We've got Ntilikina. Jones is out there with Ward. Then it's Evan Fournier, and the shot goes in. He's got 6. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Away team foul. Evan Fournier. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for your home team, Utakmice, taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Timeout, timeout.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
All right.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Fournier. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside, Jones, Ward. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ward's got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Ntilikina. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The height and quickness of Ntilikina often puts defenders in tough spots. Hard to guard sometimes without fouling.
And so he hits both. It's a close game here in L.A. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Unable to get that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up 1. Don't go anywhere. The final. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here is Carter. They've got Brooks. Carter out there with Butler. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. Count the bucket, and he's got a... free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
A tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Ward, good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Here's Butler. Count it. Butler's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Ward.
Home team foul. Carter. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. From deep, it's blocked. And here we go. Here's Carter. It's good from inside.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Utakmice. And a miss there on the triple. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Boy. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Ball stolen. Pass to Brooks. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Out to the wing. Here's Ward. And nothing is falling for him right now. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. 14 feet away. Jump shot is good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Kept alive. Here's Nora. No good with the triple. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint from 6 feet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second
he hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Taken away. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition with the hometown advantage, and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they
Zamisli da ne moraš baš ovoliko da se istežeš.
A sve me noće smara, ne mogu da spavam. A da li si ona prava, ma reci mi to. Ti već predugo si sama, pa zoveš kad te slama. Da čuješ me, a tada čućeš da sam koža crna kao puma. Ne silazi mi suma, da li je ljubav ili gluma. Šta da radim, crtam luma. Ma šta se praviš luda, reci samo kuda. Herceg Novi ili Budva, sa mnom noćas budi. A pijan ludim u Budvi, do jutra dajem gas. Druge ljubim i glumim da ne mislim na nas. Sutra gubim, pa zato ih zamenim za čas. A u poruci piše da septembar je nas. Sama opet triva do zore, posle plovim u more. Jahte pravo u roveru, na. Ovi drugarice svoje, noće se pare moje. Samo pare se broje, a sa mnom pored rola čistak.